Alright guys, welcome back. Alright, the car is up in the air again. I'm back. I'm taking apart some more stuff. Well, here's some new parts. These are the correct bolts for this one, for my car at least, because they have two different bolt sizes. We have these ones and these ones. These ones, the correct ones for mine are 25.5 millimeters in length, and then these ones were only 18.5, so these ones are way too short, so I'm scrapping those. I got these ones. These are genuine Mercedes. We have a genuine plate here, the backing plate, which is up in there, which I am taking out right now, and they have the new seal as well, with a spacer thingy on it, and Mercedes gasket maker. So over here, I went ahead, I finished up, got the flywheel off up in here. So this is I seen a picture of this little nifty device here, which I like. The special tool holder, which will when you put the flywheel back up, right here, which I actually used one of the brackets that go onto your exhaust that hold it together to the transmission. There's two bolts on that, which I only needed one, and they actually was the correct size. It's a 12 millimeter, and you just kind of fish it behind there, and then just twist the crank a little bit to adjust to where you need, so it hooks perfectly in there. And then that is a solid point right there, and then you'll torque those down once that's ready. Took all the bolts off of here. I'm trying to pry this off right now. It's on here pretty good with that gasket maker on there still. It's gonna take me a little bit to get this free, but then all these torque specs, I have them. All of these ones are I believe they're 40 Newton meters, the first stage, and then a 90 turn on it, which is just about like a quarter one, and that is the torque to yield portion of it. So that would be stage 2 on the putting all these bolts on. And then these ones are only 8 Newton meters, which is about 5.90 foot-pounds. It's very, very, very little. So make sure you get that precisely down. You don't want to strip those out. And then there's 2 on the bottom here, which you come out from the bottom, which are those long ones, and then a whole lot of little baby ones. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I'm just trying to go ahead and get this all out. Then I will put my new one back in here, put all the gasket maker back on it. I'll let it set for about an hour, and then torque them down, and then that will be done. Then I drained the rest of the oil out of here, because I just don't want no oil in here regardless right now while I take this off. And then yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Torque it all back down, and then I'll drag the transmission back out. I put a new 13-pin connector in there as well, because that one was leaking too, so I went ahead and did that. That's all cleaned up and good to go. But yeah guys, just showing you a little bit here. Yeah, I went ahead, I did take out these in that first video, the part 1 here. Yeah, I just took out these, just take them out completely, and I just sat them off to the side, so there's no fluid that can get into those whatsoever. And then you just pour everything to the side a little bit. It's really not that difficult to do this job, just a little time consuming, that's about it. And it's nice having a little bit of a lift here for sure to help out. But yeah guys, that's it for right now, and I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, the step after, well, the easiest way to take this off, instead of like trying to beat out the seal first and all that kind of nonsense, take yourself just a kind of like a 2-foot crowbar basically, and you can go right to the edge right here like that, and then just turn it sideways a little bit, and it'll pull right apart. And then do the same thing on that side and this side. You can just get it between like right to the corner and just gently just pull a little bit, and it just pops right off. And so that is, right here is the old one. The old nasty one. There's a bunch of junk up in there too, which I did not really like that, but I think I'm gonna have to take out these little dowel pins, or whatever they are, these little ones on the ends here. I have to take those out and put them in here to align that up. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty simple to take that apart. So new, old, big difference in the two. Definitely wore out. So we can tell up in here, there was some junk. So I'm cleaning it all apart. I'm gonna get a razor blade in here now and clean up all this gunk. I put a little paper towel at the bottom of this because your oil pan is right there. So to make sure nothing falls into that, I just went ahead and did that right there. So that'll be pretty good. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much that. Just cleaning that up and then put all the sealant back on, and there we go. That's it for right now. All right, yaddy, here we go. It's all together. It's kind of hard sitting in here right now. Actually, there we go. Lower my seat a little bit. But yeah, guys, I put it all back together here. It's actually pretty easy to do. It's really not difficult at all. I think it's just beating the new seal in is about the most difficult part of it. But actually, that went pretty good because they give you this little guide right here, which will slip over just like that when you put it on. So you put the seal over this, and then it slides right over. You can push it right over there, and you gotta angle it just a smidgel, and then it's what the instructions say. Angle it just right a little bit, and then once you start getting it on, you kind of rotate it just a little bit there, and then you push it on, and then you can go ahead and pop this off. Then it's over the edge here of the lip, and then you just got to start beating this the seal in, which at first I went with this little kind of like a composite material, soft stuff. Just like tap the edges just a little bit on it until I got it started, and then was able to use, I found this socket right here. It's kind of got a nice like little flat end on it. And what is this, like an H12, like a hex key. So that was actually a perfect edge on the side here to keep it from it's not going to smash the edge of the aluminum real bad. So then you just kind of just do that real easily all the way around, and just keep doing that and keep doing that until it is flush with the plate here. And then yes, you got all your bolts, make sure that they are torqued to spec. This Mercedes grease, or not Mercedes grease, but gasket maker is it sets very fast, and it's super high tacky too, like really tacky and thick. So you don't even really need to let it set very long at all. By the time I was like done just getting the bolts all just threaded in, I just went ahead and then just torqued it down. Yeah, like I said, it's only 8 Newton meters. It's very little torque. Start from the inside and just work your way out along the whole thing. Pretty simple, and then do the 2 bottom bolts right here. It's very easy, not bad at all. I went ahead and yeah, got my thing already set up right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the flywheel back on, and I will be torquing those down, and then do the two stage. I'm gonna look at the instructions again real quick, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so the bolts again, I'm gonna correct myself. It's a 45 Newton meters. So 45 Newton meters, and then a 90 angle on there for all of these, and you're just gonna go basically in a star pattern, as always, to keep it flush. And then there is a little ring on the outside of it, which you'll put over that as well. This only goes on one way, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. So I can go ahead and sit this off to the side, and then I can grab this. I kind of want to wipe it off a little bit, so we'll just use my good old hand, and then we can go ahead and set this up on here, which I have this pretty much already set the way that I need it. So we'll angle it down into there, just like so. It's trying to get it over this gear right here on the, so take this back out for a second, put that back in there first, and there we go. It's kind of difficult doing this one-handed. There we go. So it goes on like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I need two hands. Be right back. All right, guys. So I just had to move the starter. I forgot it's actually unbolted. When you take these big bolts out to get it off the transmission. So yeah, that was just kind of in the way. I just had to rotate it just a little bit more. And then this plate right here goes right back over, and you just slide that back on like that. And then we'll take our bolts. These I ordered 8 of them, but Mercedes apparently just sells them in 10s. So gonna grab your new bolts here, fresh. And then we'll just go ahead and just start threading these back in here. We'll just keep them going. Just do one at a time. And you get it. We'll do that, and then I will be right back. Alright, guys. I just finished, excuse me. I finished torquing these down. I went from 30 all around, then I went to the 45, and then I did my final 90 turn on there, my angle, which it kind of went to about around 85 foot-pounds altogether when I got to that point. So I kind of just did them all at that. So they're all pretty much even. Everything's torqued to yield at this point. Put little marks on all of them, the ones that I did. So these are all done. This little trick right here works awesome, guys. Yeah, that is just like a perfect solution, and it comes off super easy. So that's a really quick, easy trick right there. I recommend doing that. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, guys, that's all for the DIY of the well, replacing the rear main seal. It's really not that much involved other than dropping the whole transmission. That's pretty much the longest part of this whole process. But now he's got to reinstall the whole thing. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, guys, that is it for right now. I might get another video out here kind of putting little bits in together here and there. I'm gonna run another leak down test on this thing, because I believe there might be a leak somewhere else after all that, but I might end up having to pull the supercharger off one more time and figure out if it's leaking at the bypass valve. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Might just go ahead and do it while it's up on the lift as well, because I can see pretty good at all these other little joints and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I can see if it's leaking anywhere else, and go from there. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you like the videos. Try to be as informative as I can be. Like I said, I do this. I mean, I look up all the specs and stuff the best I can to see what I can find, and then just go with that. So yeah, guys, that's it for right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.